EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Cleveland. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And right away, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Vikings nothing.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings.
On the carry, it's Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, That's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Lining up for the point after.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That play going for 16. The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Green Bay Packers. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. On the return, it's Taylor. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
3-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Adams has it. Good play. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 45 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers, a free play. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. On second and goal, Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a third and goal. Here's Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Number 17,
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, fourth and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Right here.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Complete to Deontay.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
They'll take over first.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyson Alualu breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First and 10.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
And 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
First down.
Rodgers now to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
1st down, Packers.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Green Bay.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
First and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Green Bay.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score, Packers 28, Steelers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And this offense is running away with this one.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And a little floater there is incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in his first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. To throw again, Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27.
By the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Jones. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And Hayward on the tackle. Tackle made back at the.
Rodgers going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, and it's caught.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3.
They'll try again with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point try now for Crosby. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a phone.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she with magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bills Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we are underway in Buffalo. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Allen on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 45 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And the Steeler first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Bills. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. These two teams all tied after one.
End of the first quarter with the score tied 7-7.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over first and 10. At their own
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Quentin Jefferson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Steeler first down.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Roethlisberger will hand a counter. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 42 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out into... Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive. Has come up with something that'll disrupt that.
An exciting...
Yo. Good.
Oh, shit. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And he's got his big tight end.
That's the only person I cannot stop.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21.
Oh, yeah, that first play? I think it was the first play. I got it going.
Right there. And so far in this game, the
you a Bills fan?
Have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Another good play as they get 28 out of that one.
At the 30-yard line.
Okay, I just started playing this game. I'm not really that good. I'm just trying to... I just got all that. Oh.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Dancing to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open
that running touchdown.
But they never did.
I was so glad that got to steer everybody.
You got scared?
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
I was trying to get that.
It's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
I was trying to get that Wagner.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, why did he catch it?
Forcing an upcoming 4th down. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And that is no good. No good. Line to the left. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, Sent this one off target.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, go up, go up, go up. Oh my God.
Find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he takes it all the way.
I'm trying to get on his shoes and bring him up.
A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. And even 50 yards. They'll look to run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Score Steelers 21, Bills 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. That late in the clock, second quarter. Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
You got the dude to pick it off. You got to
perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try to get some more points.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10 is Conner. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury. They don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter.
You did not just start playing this game.
Big game there after
I have, bro.
And that will lead to a third down.
But it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Conner. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot.
Stamina
A
hits
lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Roethlisberger here finding Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Samuels. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
That's a pick.
And Josh will be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And now
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Past the 20.
Motherfucking Josh Norman.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That's tough there. Starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
That shit fast.
My shit be lagging, so I gotta click before you get some damn balls.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
They got
a short kick taken at about the 16.
Derek White.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yeah, he cool, but like
the Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this.
Facts. This is telling this team to do nothing.
All you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the ball a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. His two brothers, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled.
I think he's better than DJ.
They told us they've got confidence.
I low-key think it is too, but then again, it's so early in TJ's career.
For their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Honestly, if we can get JJ and TJ on the same team,
you said we?
I mean, like the Steelers.
You like them? You like them or something?
Yes.
That's what I was like.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run
and they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's going to be a PI. I think it'll be a PI.
A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
No, what?
The pick flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference.
What?
A killer for them.
How's that PI? He didn't even get...
They'll be marching up yardage against them.
Oh, Micah Hyde.
Get the turnover they needed.
Oh, shit. No. Hell no. Nope. I couldn't let 2 of them happen.
I was about to stop him, but actually
in a tight game to the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Allen now on 1st down.
Oh!
A few yards shy of the goal line. It's
He did. Only if it was a second, not even a millisecond, a half a second.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Singletary.
Get him.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
That's how you run to the right.
I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Oh, if I did not get
reasserted and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's second down. Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now he lost the football. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
What the fuck, boy? Come back down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh! Motherfucking Josh Norman.
There as it's intercepted.
Catch this nigga.
Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 33, Steelers 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle takes it down. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
That shit was real like
the Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
1st down, Steelers.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the Bills' 42-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh,
He's got his man on the crossing route. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right.
Oh, he underthrew it.
Intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Bills 33.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think that... more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day, you cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere, man, I could barely wait, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay, stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me, walked in with the whole team and we riding on it, more action and no talk, I'm quiet on it. Don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey,
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position.